Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi dan ohayo gozaimasu. Ya, semangat kita pagi ini untuk belajar satu benda yang baru. Jadi bersama saya seperti biasa, Asma selaku penyampai program slot Anjung Pagi Dewan Perniagaan Melayu, di mana kita akan belajar tentang etika keusahawanan terbaik daripada Jepun. Sedar tak sedar kita dah episod yang ke-6 dah. Jadi dalam slot etika keusahawanan terbaik daripada Jepun, untuk pengetahuan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan di luar sana yang baru saja mengikuti kita akan share di mana dalam slot ini tentang dan belajar tentang etika keusahawanan terbaik daripada Jepun. At least sedikit sebanyak kita can adopt and adapt in our daily life, especially in work life, keusahawanan kita dan dalam bisnes kita. Sebab kita percaya dalam apa jua urusan sekalipun, manner, adab, etika sangat-sangat penting that perhaps will distinguish us with other people. Jadi seperti biasa, untuk pengetahuan semua, kita akan tinggalkan rakaman Facebook Live ni di Facebook Dewan Perniagaan Melayu untuk dirujuk semula. Mungkin ada yang tak sempat mengikuti, tengah dalam mesyuarat ke office kan. So jadi jangan risau, boleh ikuti rakaman kita dan kita akan ulang tayang semula pada seterusnya lah pada malam ini. Okey, jadi jika ada soalan ataupun komen dan sebagainya, boleh tinggalkan di ruangan komen. Kalau berkesempatan waktu live ni, kita akan address lah as much as possible. Dan kalau yang tak sempat, minta maaf kalau tertinggal, kita akan address in the next episode. Jadi jom kita recap apa yang kita dah belajar daripada episod pertama sampai minggu lepas, episod yang ke-5. Jadi kita dah belajar tentang basic etika keusahawanan daripada Jepun, iaitu yang pertamanya ialah greetings, image. Kita dah belajar juga, kita dah belajar etika mesyuarat, macam mana name card, how to treat our name cards carefully, how to treat others name card carefully. Dan juga kita dah belajar tentang sistem komunikasi framework dalam syarikat, dalam berkomunikasi, iaitu Horenso. Dan minggu lepas kita belajar tentang Hansei ataupun Furikairi, iaitu yang bermaksud muhasabah diri, reflections, how to embrace the failure and overcome it and works toward improvement, which is Kaizen, yang merupakan tema kita, etika keusahawanan terbaik daripada Jepun. Jadi topik kita pada hari ini ialah tak lain dan tak bukan, kalau kita bercakap tentang Jepun, ialah masa dan nilainya. Jadi saya tak keseorangan pada hari ini, bersama-sama kita untuk mengupas topik yang sangat-sangat menarik, ialah Miss Yuumi Kato. Let us welcome Yuumi to the studio. Kyou no guest wa Kato Yuumi-san desu. Yuumi saya onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu. Hello, selamat pagi semua.
Selamat pagi.
Nama saya Yuumi Kato dari Jepun. As some people know, I am Miss Universe Japan 2018 and okay. Saya dibesar di Malaysia, tapi 100% orang Jepun. Yes.
Itu yang menarik tu. Kita ada hari ini ialah Miss Universe Japan 2018. She is also a model, actress, host, ambassador dan serba boleh. Dan dia ada pengalaman lebih daripada 10 tahun tinggal di Malaysia. Boleh bercakap of course Japanese, English, Malay juga sangat fasih, dan juga Chinese. Dan kita boleh nampak lah she is also actively promoting and advocating about Malaysia and also Japan. It's thank you so much Yuumi for joining us today.
Oh, terima kasih for inviting me here today. It's such an honor for me. Yeah, and today we're going to talk about time and punctuality, right?
Yes, that's true. And for everyone's information as well, Yuumi is right now wearing Malaysian's traditional clothes. Wow,
yes.
So please take it as baju kurung.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, saya pakai baju kurung hari ini since it's a Malaysian show. Yes.
It's really nice on you.
Thank you.
Jadi pada hari ini kita akan campur-campur lah, cakapkan rojak sikit. Kita akan cakap bahasa Melayu, bahasa Inggeris, Jepun juga kan. Boleh kita belajar juga bahasa Jepun di kesempatan ni. Jadi saya rasa ini adalah peluang yang sangat rare lah kan. Peluang keemasan untuk kita sama-sama belajar, dengar kan kita pengalaman kan, wisdom daripada Yuumi mengenai topik kita pada hari itu, iaitu nilai masa. Sejak sasa ke? Hajime masukah?
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Okey, jadi pertamanya kita akan bercakap tentang nilai masa. Jadi kalau kita bercakap tentang Jepun kan, I believe everyone's first thing that pop up into their mind will be, oh, punctuality. Japan is so punctual. Especially dalam teknologi, timeline kerja, transportation. And my Japanese colleagues lah before ni pernah bagi tahu, Asma-san, 5分早めに来るのが on time ですよ。on time 来るのが遅いです。Bermaksud kalau datang 5 minit early is actually on time. Tapi kalau you datang on time, maksudnya dah lambat. Maksudnya di sini ialah kalau contohnya start kerja pukul 9, you datang pukul 9, dah lambat lah sebab pukul 9 sepatutnya you dah ready to do work. Kalau mesyuarat dah pukul 9 dah mula dah. Jadi you actually dah lambat. Okay, jadi saya nak share satu slide ni menjadi satu kejutan lah kan dekat satu dunia di mana saya tak silap saya Tsukuba Express line, satu line dekat train di Jepun yang dia pada tahun 2014 tak silap saya ke 2017 di mana syarikat train tersebut meminta maaf kerana bukan terlambat tau, terawal dan bukannya banyak 20 saat sahaja. So, jadi kat sini ialah kalau kita bercakap tentang masa, punctuality, it's not necessarily you late that will trouble others, tapi kalau terlalu awal juga it's actually inconvenience to others as well. So masa ni ialah set kan, kalau dalam bahasa Jepun kita ada panggil ada satu kotowaza peribahasa iaitu Toki wa kane nari. Malaysia pun ada juga masa kita emas. Betul tak Yuumi?
Betul. Yes. like Asma say, we have to be on time, like 10 minutes earlier or 5 minutes earlier, but we cannot be, for example, if you're going to client's office, but if you go there 10 minutes earlier, it's too early, it's not good. At least like 5 minutes early. But when you attend a meeting, you have to be ready like 10 minutes early on the table, ready at the time, right? Yeah, this is Japan. I think that Japanese is punctuality is our identity, I guess, in Japan. Like I said, like you see in the news just now, like train are always on time. Just now we show about like 20 seconds earlier, then they give apologize announcement. But in Japan, always on time. Even 1 minute late, they will give us a apologization announcement. And sometimes, like if it's the train delays for quite like more than 10 minutes or 5 minutes, they will give us a letter saying that it's delayed, so that the passengers can bring it to the office or school saying that the transportation was late. Yes.
Menarik tu Jadi saya ada juga gambar tau yang apa tiket kan, certificate of lateness.
Yes.
And someso tak silap saya kan maksud dia. Di mana kalau contohnya lambat dia akan bagi announcement 5 minit je pun kan. Bagi kita 5 minit je pun, but it's actually really a precious time. Kalau lambat pun dia dah macam mengganggu schedule kita. Jadi kalau dalam bahasa Jepun kita panggil being punctual ialah jikan o mamoru kan.
Jikan o mamoru.
So jikan o mamoru. Jadi jikan ni, time ni kalau dah lepaslah, tak boleh datang balik. And then being punctual is actually a form of respect kan, showing that you're considerate towards other people. You don't want to trouble other people. Right, apa pendapat Yuumi tentang ni kan? Jikan o mamoru koto ni tsuite naka dou omoimasu ka?
In Japan, modern society, we seem to spend a day, battlefield about time, hurrying to place, arrive in time, have a lot of appointment, have to meet up with friends. We have so many activities in our scheduled daily life. And I think we Japanese always care about jikan o mamoru, time and punctuality. It's because that they don't want to disturb the other schedule. We have to be on time. And also Japanese people don't want others to disturb their schedule too. So they respect each other's time. Jikan o mamoru. That's why we say we promise to make it on time. Jikan o mamoru. Yes.
That's really interesting, right? Because we treat others as we want to be treated. You don't kacau my schedule, I respect your schedule, you respect my schedule, and we are in peace lah, right?
Yes, yes, yes. And also punctuality is also one of the judgment whenever in business. It's a judgment for respect and trust. So if we are on time, is one of the respect and trust that we can share to each other. So we consider very important in Japan.
Yeah, punctuality tu bukan bermaksud macam okay, I have to be there on time, but it's also show that we are trusted kan. Kalau datang lambat betul ke dia ni, can I trust him?
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
trust you? Ini cincai ke? Betul-betul ke? Macam mana ni kan? Wah, really interesting. Jadi kalau Yuumi sendiri kan, you're staying as a Japanese and then you're staying in Malaysia and then later you move back to Japan kan sekarang. How does
Yes.
your parents inculcate the awareness of timing? Maybe Yuumi sendirilah kan. How do you get the importance of awareness itself?
Okay, at first it was really difficult for me to adjust to Japanese culture, like in time and punctuality as well, because I grew up in Malaysia, so my soul is made from like 100% Malay. So it was really difficult. But currently, I go to senior high school in Japan to study Japanese culture and society rules, sejarah Jepun, masyarakat Jepun. So I learned from I found that Japanese education is the one of the important thing that they teach the Japanese how important time and punctuality is. Yeah, like from where I think from everyone from kecil-kecil, from young age, they go to school, they have to be on time. Like if the school start from 8 o'clock, we have to be on the desk table at 8 o'clock, get ready with all the books. So I think it's the how Japanese government teach Japanese people how important the time is. And from there, I go to school now and I learn about time is so important. Even 5 minit pun cannot be late. Yes.
Penting je untuk kita belajar daripada kecil tu, bukannya bila dah besar mesyuarat kena datang on time, tapi the sense of time, importance of sense of time tu daripada kecil kan.
Yes. That's what I find. The education in Japan, it's why they teach the time and punctuality. Yes.
Really interesting. Also actually in education line as well, in a Japanese education company, and then what I've been trained lah by the company itself, and also what I've been informed as well, is that one of the ways lah kan, Japanese maybe school or teacher teach the sense of awareness is that daripada kecil kena pakai jam. Macam especially analog, bukan yang digital, Apple Watch tu bukan. Analog clock, so that you boleh nampak jarum tu bergerak and then you can feel the sense of time. Kalau digital tu tengok, okay dah that's it lah. Kan okay sekarang pukul 4. Tapi kalau if let's say analog clock, you nampak dia bergerak. So jadi you can feel the sense of time itself.
Yes. It's very important in the social life in Japan. Yes. Like we always have to be on time. Sometimes, there is accident on the way to work or, overslept. So we delay sometimes. But if things like that happen, we have to always let the people that you're going to meet up to know that you'll be late, even 5 minutes. Even 5 minutes, you have to let them know that you are going to be delayed due to accident or, maybe traffic jam. But it's really important to let that people know that you're going to be late. So I think even I was driving to a meeting, but there was a traffic jam, unexpected traffic jam. But I have to let the person know that I'll be late like 3 minutes. So I have to text them saying, I'm so sorry, I'm in a traffic jam. I'll be late for 3 minutes. So that is also one of the judgment that the others will do to, respect and trust, because we let them know that we are going to be late it's very important.
See, the
Yes.
keyword here, you mentioned the important keywords here is to inform others, not that ignore, hopefully they will understand us. No. We have to inform them, right?
Yes,
For another
earlier.
5 minutes, yes, earlier. Not that, oh, sorry, actually there's a traffic light or jam, whatever just now. Keyword here is to inform that you're going to be late so that other people won't wait for you or they know what is actually happening, right?
Yes.
Really, really interesting. So, and also, I would like to share as well my experience about time awareness itself. Previously, because I 100% Malaysian, and then stay in Malaysia, and then got scholarship to further study in Japan, and during my 4th year university lah, we have a lab field trip before the summer holiday, or in Japanese they call it as a Kenkyu Shitsuno Gashiku. To Kitagawa Onsen because my university is near to Kitasenju that time, so like
Okay.
Tobu line over there. So I'm part of the AJK lah, Gashiku Kakari. To plan the itinerary and all that. It's just a simple itinerary. And then once we are planning on the itinerary, okay, when to start the zemi, when to start the class, activities and all that, I asked my lab mates, "Ne Tanaka-kun, 集合時間はどうしますか? 出発時間は5分前にすればいいんですか?" Maksudnya, kita nak buat apa ya? Assembly time ni pukul berapa ni? 5 minit earlier okay tak? So my lab mate pun kata, kita buat 15 minit lah, 20 minit lah will be better. Just to be safe so that everyone won't be late. And then during that time, tiba-tiba sensei datang. Suddenly sensei come. He said, 集合時間はいらないよ。皆さん責任を持って自分の時間を管理して出発時間を間に合うように行動してください. So maksudnya ialah dia kata tak perlulah assembly time ni. Saya ni I live next to most of the people here live next to the train station. Why I need to come 20 minutes earlier, right? So you have to be responsible, being considerate to others so that you won't be late for the train departure. So jadi masa tu saya macam Eureka! Hiramei tak? Macam jika mamoru, being punctual is not merely for events, supaya tak dimarah dan sebagainya. Tapi macam Yuumi cakap tadi ialah it's a form of respect, kan? Self-discipline. And it shows we are trusted or not, our principle and part of being considerate to other people. Jadi Yuumi cakap tadi tu macam, teringat balik kisah saya dekat university dulu. Menarik ni, saya macam, bukannya benda tu saja, tapi sebenarnya it's part of the society itself. We want treat others as you want to be treated. Kan macam Yuumi cakap sebentar tadi tu.
Yes. Jika mamoru is very important. Mamoru is like we promise always to be punctual and on time. It's how we get respect and trust from others. Even from families, friends as well. Like we are meeting up with family going for dinner together. I think most of the Japanese people have to be on time. Even it's not business as well. Like I think it's really our identity. That's what I found because I stay in Japan for 5 years now, right now. And I found that like meeting friends, in Malaysia bila kita pergi macam lunchtime or whatever, we meet up with friends, we say, okay, let's meet up at 11 o'clock, 11 in the afternoon. But, I go to the place and my friends will be like, no one's there. So I call my friend, where are you? My friend will be like, on the way. That was really normal for me. So when I meet up with my friend in Japan, I was like, okay, I think it will just 5 minutes is okay. It's friends, it's not business. But my friend was really on time at the spot. So like I that time I feel like, okay, even it's not a business, I have to be on time because I'm like wasting my friend's time. Yes. So that's when I feel like, okay, I cannot waste people's time.
Yes. Understand. Meaning that being punctual is not merely for business only, right? It's part of the
Yes.
yourself, but your identity itself. Can I trust you even family, friends, right? That's really interesting. So if let's say from you, Yumi-san's opinion, right? I'm sure you are very busy with all the shows, busy schedule, going to schools as well, right? So when is there any case that you are perhaps like you mentioned just now, you are late, and then what are maybe your tips lah to for others out there, for the audience out there, so that we won't be late and can come on time?
Okay. Okay. The most important thing is to schedule every day. Like before you, for example, tomorrow you have a very important meeting at 10 o'clock. So a night before, you have to check the, Waze or Google Maps, see how many minutes it takes to go to the location. And you have to calculate at least 10 minutes earlier. So that you have to schedule every time. It's very important to check your Waze, Google to see the time, so that you can schedule what time you have to leave your house, what time you have to get ready and go to the meeting. So the most important thing is get ready a night before.
Oh,
A night before.
that's
Yes.
really important.
It's very, very important because so that we won't waste other people's time as well. And also it's really important for the respect and trust. Yes.
Like for example, you maybe iron your clothes earlier, right? So that if let's say
Yes.
you wake up, you can wear directly, not like what my clothes to wear today, and then become late already.
Yes. So the best tip is to get ready a night before. Yes, it's very important. And be on time, get ready, and be there before 10 minutes earlier. 10 minutes earlier.
10 minutes earlier, meaning if let's say you maybe even to meet up with friends at the restaurant or cafe or meeting at 10, or maybe you have interview, right? Maybe you aim it start at 10, maybe you aim at least I have to be there, the latest will be 9:50, right? So that in case anything were to happen, suddenly sakit perut, need to go to toilet, or maybe I need to touch up my makeup or anything, you have that 10 minutes cushion there in case anything, right?
Yes. So like sometimes what I these days do is go there 15 minutes earlier, and I will like stay in a ladies room, like toilet, or stay in a car so that I can get ready with so we have time to get ready, like Asma said. So it's right now for me best is 15 minutes. So it's the point is you should find the best time for you to be early. Maybe some people need 30 minutes to get ready to before going to the meeting, have to check what we have to bring, things like that. So maybe 30 minutes, but sometimes it depends on it depends on you how many minutes you want to go earlier and get ready for your safety. Yeah. For me 15 minutes for my safety, just in
That's
case.
true. I also like, for example, if let's say the meeting in a place that I'm not familiar, because we're not sure sometimes, right now you have to daftar dekat guard lah, maybe need to check, fill out any forms lah, some building have all that regulations kan. Kena check suhu, okay, sekarang tak perlu check suhu dah. Tapi, be a bit earlier, tak adalah bila dah sampai kat mana ni, dekat parking, tengah cari parking and all that kan. So jadi, especially tempat yang kita tak familiar tu, maybe for Yuumi is 15 minit. Okay, mungkin for you kita perlukan lagi masa nak bertenang ke dan sebagainya, maybe 30 minutes kan. That's really important, at least when it's for that event kita dah ready kan.
Yeah, so important. And I think another important part of doing business with like a Japanese is always of course time and punctuality is most important thing, because it's going to affect the trust and respect as well. But another thing is to always appreciate give, like, we Japanese, after we have like do business together or do some meeting, we will send like appreciation greeting message by text or line or email, saying that it was such a nice time meeting up together. It was such a great time. Thank you so much and hope to see you again. I think like that is also one of the Japanese manner in here. Yeah.
That's really important tips, right? When, for example, maybe, you know, this slot is about entrepreneurship untuk para usahawan. Kan? Jadi perkara yang kita mungkin perlu aware lah kan, bila berurusan dengan maybe orang Jepun ataupun dengan company Jepun. Ialah satu yang Yuumi cakap tadi tu ialah timing. Dan yang keduanya ialah mungkin lepas meeting tu kita send a message kan, thank you so much for just now dan sebagainya. It shows appreciation kan.
Yes. Appreciation is also very important. And another thing that what I found is important is to always respect their culture, because we are from different countries. Maybe we have different backgrounds, different culture, but we have to always know that we have to respect each other's culture, agama. Yeah, it's very important. Kerana bila saya duduk kat Malaysia, saya ada buat kerja pasal halal. I'm speaking Malay. Yeah, halal.
That's great.
Yeah, my parents were doing Japanese cafe business in Subanjaya for like 6 tahun di Malaysia. So I was helping to get a halal certificate. So whenever I go to Jakim, I always respect their agama. So memang mesti pakai baju kurung, pakai tudung to show the respect. So like it's very important to learn about each other's agama before doing a business with a country and a country. That's what I find.
Macam baju yang Yuumi pakai sekarang ni kan, baju kurung.
Baju kurung, yeah.
Really important. And also from Malaysia, maybe myself from Malaysian point of view, right? For example, maybe you go to Japan, kan, you need to do some sort of business ke dan sebagainya. Then we need to learn first. Kalau tak familiar, apa budaya Jepun ni, maybe you need to search, you know, ask around what need to be aware of. Or maybe Japanese is quite strict on timing, so maybe you need to be there a bit earlier to prepare yourself, kan, dan sebagainya. So you will have to learn lah, not just about business, product matters, money matters, but also relationship tu sendiri kan, respect, considerate kan, barulah business tu boleh berjalan dengan smooth kan.
Yes, and I found that Japanese and Malaysian are really similar.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Like I think because of our agama, we are Japanese. We have like Buddhist, Shinto, but Malaysia or Malay ialah Islam. But I think it's very very similar because we memang jaga keluarga dan sayang keluarga sendiri banyak, and that is the point where we become like we care for others. Like in Malaysia, bila kita pergi makan, we always share to people saying like, oh, datang makan, right? That is Malaysia culture. And Japan is also very very similar because we always like, oh, come, let's eat together. It's one of the similar part, and that will be, I think that is the start of like what Japanese people care about others. We say like we care about others all the time. I think Malaysian people as well like always care about others. So it's really similar. Very friendly. Yeah.
That's great to hear that. The similarity of Malaysia and Japanese being considerate towards others. Maybe we can stretch it, expand it towards business as well kan. So jadi di kesempatan ni saya nak tanya Yuumi juga tentang kalau event. Event と行うときに例えばマレーシアだけではなくて多分世界中どこでもそうだと思いますが VIP は必ず遅れてるというインプレッションがあります。もし日本の方はどうでしょうか、日本の場合では。Macam VIP kan, event ada impression lambat kan, macam oh tak apa, VIP ni mesti lambat dan sebagainya. Kalau dekat Jepun macam mana Yuumi?
Of course in Japan have to be on time.
Okay.
Memang mesti on time, punctual at the time, jikan o mamoru. So I think even the VIP will be on time, getting ready at least 10 minutes earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time. If there is no accident, then it's always on time.
So time is not privilege, it's actually a form of, sekali lagi kan, a form of respect, responsibility, and then to show that you are trustworthy kan, and then people can trust you kan. So jadi kita sempatan ni tadi Yuumi awal-awal tadi dia ada bercakap tentang train dan sebagainya, memang punctual kan. Jom kita tengok. Saya sediakan satu video yang tunjuk Shinkansen, bullet train, time schedule macam mana dan bas di Jepun. Jom kita tengok video tersebut. Perasan tak mungkin bagi Yuumi, biasalah tengok ni kan. Perasan tak kan kalau tengok dia punya timetable tu kan, tadi timing dia macam alahai kenapalah timing macam tu kan. Kalau kita tengok, kejap saya tunjuk slide contoh. Ini slide-nya. Contohnya timetable dekat ini Shinkansen jugalah kan, bullet train. Kenapa dia bertolak 9.03? Kenapa dia bertolak 9.09? Bundarkanlah 9.5 minit, 9.10 minit. Jadi macam Yuumi cakap sebentar tadi, kalau 9.3 minit, memang betul-betul 9.3 minit, 9.2 minit, okey dah nampak dah kan kepala Shinkansen datang, and then slowly, 9.3 minutes, in front of you.
Yes. It's biasa. So at 9.3 minutes already in front of you, the door open, then you boleh masuk Shinkansen. It's biasa di Jepun.
Really interesting. So jadi mungkin kita pun boleh praktikkan juga kan dalam kehidupan seharian kita. Walaupun contohnya orang lain macam biasalah 5 minit lambat dan sebagainya, tapi no, we start ourselves first. Kan kita try to initiate things first. Kita datang 5 minutes earlier dan sebagainya, and sebenarnya bila kita slowly try to do good things, contohnya tak lambat, try to be punctual, try jikan o mamoru, jadi orang lain pun akan try juga untuk buat kan.
Yes. It's very important. So whatever you do, it will come back to you.
That's true. So jadi macam kalau Yuumi cakap sebentar tadi kan, kalau contohnya emergency kan, kalau tidur lambat, lepas tu terbangun lambat, overslept, traffic jam, sick, dan Yuumi cakap keywords tadi sometimes not every time.
Not every time, sometimes.
Kalau once tu accident, kalau twice tu is actually a coincidence, kalau 3 times, more than 3 times, actually it's a habit, it's already you, right? So it's not good lah, yeah. So jadi kalau contohnya macam kita recap balik apa yang Yuumi cakap tadi, kalau dah tahu nak lambat kan, first thing to do is inform first kan, saya terlambat dan sebagainya, dan minta maaf lah, janganlah buat tak tahu je kan, sorry, and then cuba tak ulangi lagi kan, sebab sometimes, not every time kan, dan kalau contohnya sakit kan, tak dapat pergi kerja hari tu ataupun nak ada appointment dan sebagainya, maybe kena beritahulah bos, dan maybe bos boleh cover, clicks boleh cover dan sebagainya. Then the next day, thank you. Message tu yang macam Yuumi cakap sebentar tadi tu, appreciate that people are covering for you kan.
Yes, it's very, very important.
Jadi kalau Yuumi sendiri kan, apa yang Yuumi mungkin sepatah dua kata kan based on pengalaman daripada Malaysia dan juga di Japan kan, dari segi bisnes tu macam mana? Selain daripada Yuumi cakap sebentar tadi tu kan, ada tak maybe nasihat lah, advice kepada rakyat Malaysia ataupun Japanese di luar sana kan?
Oh, well, okay. Advice to do business together with Japanese. Of course, like what it says, time and punctuality is most important thing at first. And, always, like just now at the first, Asma say horenso. Horenso. It's also very, very important. Like whenever you're late or whenever you have something else going on, you always have to let them know that what's going on and always be on time. And the most important thing is never forget appreciation, because you're using their time to, you're also using their time, not only my time. Whenever you do go for meeting or meet up with people, it's always not only my time, it's their time as well. So I have to always appreciate that you're using their time. It's most important thing as well. And always respect each other's culture, agama, so that we can know each other's culture, to show some respect to each other. Maybe that will bring it more closer, more friendship together, because we will have a trust over there. Yes.
Rasanya Yuumi dah sum up. She already summarized everything what we really important point that we need to be aware of, to be maybe careful of when dealing in business ataupun part of our daily life as well kan. Jadi kita sebenarnya sedar tak sedar kita dah pun hampir ke hujung rancangan kan. Jadi apa yang kita dah belajar pada hari ini, saya rasa Yuumi dah conclude everything lah. Kita belajar tentang management kan. It's actually part of our personality, respect to other people, and then maybe boleh gunakan tips yang cakap sebentar tadi ialah 10 minutes earlier, or maybe if let's say you jenis yang slow, steady dan sebagainya, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes kan. Manage your time well, schedule your time. It's really good tips. Dan juga kalau contoh emergency situation, you have to inform kan, dan be respectful towards others as well. Jadi daripada Yuumi, ada tak sepatah dua kata sebelum kita mengakhiri rancangan pada hari ini?
Okay.
Yang Kaigon, Hitokoto tagak
really, thank you so much for having me here today. And I really love Malaysia so much, and I'm so happy that I could be in this show together talking about Japan and Malaysia. And I really, now because of the COVID situation, we have online Zoom, online to be connected to each other. So if you're going on live for a meeting, at least 5 minutes earlier, you have to, log in. It's very, very important. Don't let the others go in and wait for you in the online Zoom meeting or whatever it is. And always, most important thing is always let them know if you're going to be late or going to be early or whatever it is. Time and punctuality is respect and trust that we can, it's one of our communication, I guess, because we can see each other's respect and trust. So today, I think we talk about very wonderful thing to learn about each other's culture as well, and the importance of time and punctuality. Yeah. Terima kasih banyak-banyak.
Terima kasih banyak-banyak Yuumi. Sekali lagi saya pun pada hari ini belajar banyak daripada Yuumi kan, dengan ilmu dan perkongsian yang really valuable, knowledge and also sharing. And we hope audience out there, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, we hope that we have added value to all, tak banyak sedikit. Kita boleh praktikkan, adopt and adapt. At least we have awareness what's going on, what to be careful of when dealing with Japanese, and what are the important things. And time is really important, especially in business, entrepreneurship, and of course, in our daily life as well. Not only that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
thank you so much, Yuumi, for spending your time together with us. And
Thank you
actually,
so much.
if let's say the time allows, we actually want to have a lot more time to talk with Yuumi. But maybe when Yuumi come back to Malaysia, we can have another session, or we can meet up together.
Yes, definitely. I will go back to Malaysia very soon after the pandemic situation get well. Yes, so everybody, please be safe, stay healthy, and okay, and time and punctuality, most important thing.
Very important. Time and
Yes,
punctuality.
punctuality. Yes.
Okay, jadi itu sahaja episod short and sweet episod ke-6 kita pada hari ini berkenaan nilai masa jika mamoru. Jadi terima
Mamoru.
kasih sekali lagi Yuumi. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.
Yes. Arigatou gozaimashita. Terima kasih Asma.
Terima kasih
Terima
Yuumi.
kasih.
Kita jumpa lagi.
Jumpa
Arigatou
lagi.
gozaimashita.